welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to do a really quick video sharing with you guys some of the new makeup or eyeshadow palettes. Basically, I think everything I bought was eyeshadow palettes except for one thing, but I just wanted to share with you guys the new eyeshadow palettes that I bought because I was so excited to go shopping and buy some stuff. I don't know why, but I was just so happy to go buy some makeup. And some of the palettes are palettes that I have been wanting. I have been kind of checking out, but just never picked them up, or else they were sold out for the longest time, so I wasn't able to get them. But I went to Sephora, and it's a bit, you know, it's a big bag, but ain't much in here. It's just a few things in here. And then while I was in the mall, I also stopped by Planet Beauty. I don't know how popular Planet Beauty is. I wasn't really that familiar with it until I saw it in the mall, and so I've been there a couple of times now, and I love Planet Beauty also. So you might be familiar with Planet Beauty. I wasn't. So I picked up a few palettes from there as well. I'm not going to do any swatches in this video because I do want to save the swatches for when I actually do looks with these palettes, because I am going to use these palettes and do looks with them. So I do want to save my swatching for that, but I just wanted to show you guys what I got just in case I picked up some things that you do know about or you don't know about. I don't know, because there was a couple of palettes that I saw, I think, that I really wasn't familiar with. Some of them, yes, definitely. Some of them, not so much. So I'll start out actually with the item that is not an eyeshadow palette that I picked up that is like supposed to be all the rage, but I've never tried it before. And it's this Urban Decay All-Nighter Long-Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. It says it's oil-free, paraben-free, temperature-controlled technology. So I'm really excited to try this out. This is what the box looks like. I've never, like I said, used it, purchased it, or anything, but I hear all the big wigs and whatnot, all the makeup experts out there talking about it and using it all the time. So I said, you know what? I think I need to try it. So it's a very cute little setting spray container. I don't know if they make a bigger one. I picked this one up, you know, at the impulse area when you check out. And so I'm assuming this is just like a smaller size. But this, you know what? I don't even know, remember how much this cost me. It wasn't that expensive though. Let me see if I could check it out on the receipt. Hold on. Let's see. So for the setting spray, it was $15. So I paid 15 bucks for this. Like I said, I don't know if that is the actual full size or not. So next, another item that I got in the impulse area, because I was not planning on buying this, is the Huda Beauty Gemstone Obsessions palette. So it's another one of their little small palettes. It's one of their newer ones that they just came out with. And of course, I saw my girl Keeping It Simple with Bridget trying this palette out, and she said that this one was the bomb. So I had to go ahead and pick it up. This is what the shadows or shades look like in there. As you can see, they're absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. So I cannot wait to try this palette out. Very excited about that. Like I said, straight up impulse buy, because I was done shopping. I was getting ready to check out, and of course that was right in my face. So another palette that I purchased from Sephora is one that is not new at all. It's been out for quite some time, and I was kind of going back and forth about it. It's the Urban Decay Distortion Eyeshadow Palette. And as you can see, the packaging is really cool. And of course, you know I love color, so pretty much all the palettes I picked up today I think are very colorful. But I really like the way that this palette looks. I'm sure you've probably seen it a million times by now. And I think I've seen like some good reviews on it and also some not so good reviews on it. It's basically a palette. Oh, it has a very nice mirror in here, you guys. It looks to me basically to be a palette of toppers somewhat, and also I believe you can mix some of these shadows together to create certain looks with them. So this is what this palette looks like. Very, very pretty. And I think that I can create some really nice looks with this palette using these shadows. There's a black in here and something called Old Smoke. So I'm pretty sure I can use this one palette to create some really pretty looks. So I'm excited about getting this, although it is not new. It's new to me. Okay, and so the last item that I purchased from Sephora is, there was another palette that I was looking for at Sephora, but I guess maybe it's only sold at Ulta. I wanted to pick up the, I think it's the Urban Decay Beach palette, and it has like the blues and stuff in there. I think that's what it's called, but they didn't have it. So that one might be at Ulta. I'm gonna have to check it out because I do want that palette as well. So this is a palette that I'm not sure if I heard about this palette or not. I might have seen somebody talking about it, but I don't remember. This is the Violet Voss, the Rainbow Eyeshadow Palette, and the box, as you can see, is very, very pretty. It's like rainbow colors, kind of looks like granite or something like that. Very, very pretty and unique. But I was like, what is that? When I saw it, I was like, let me go swatch this. And then after I swatched it, it was over with. It was like, you going home with mama. So the actual palette looks just like the box. And let's see here, it just has, you know, just information about the company on the back. It doesn't have the ingredients on the back. So I guess maybe I have to, oh, yeah, the ingredients is on the side of the box. Very, very tiny. So anywho, let me show you this bomb palette, you guys. It's so pretty. So it has a very nice mirror in here as well. And these are the colors that are in this palette. So if you just take one look at this palette, you can see why I fell in love with it. This palette is so pretty to me. Oh my gosh, it is so, so pretty. And I'm like so tempted to swatch this thing right now for you guys, because when I swatched it in the store, I about fell out. I was like, oh yeah, you gotta have it. So anyway, that is this palette here. Very, very pretty, and I cannot wait to use this puppy. Okay, y'all know I'm gonna act a fool with that. So anyways, just in case you're curious, the Distortion palette was $24. Not too bad. The Obsession Gemstone palette, which is the small Huda Beauty gemstone palette, was $27. The Rainbow palette, which is this one here, was $30. You know, I got some pretty good deals on these palettes, but yeah, I can't wait to use them. So excited. And who doesn't like a new eyeshadow palette, right? So those are all the things that I got from Sephora. Let me go ahead and show you what I got from Planet Beauty. And so it comes in this cute little brown paper bag that says I love PB on here. And so let me go ahead and show you what I got from Planet Beauty, because I got some really pretty palettes from there as well, and I have the receipt so I can tell you what I paid. Now the first two palettes that I'm going to take out are from the same company. They're both from Pinky Rose, and like I said, these palettes are not new by any means. They've been out for the longest time. And so I purchased the Center Stage palette, and I also purchased the Bright Lights palette. So these are two palettes that you guys are probably very familiar with and might already have in your collection, but I didn't have them in mine. Now the Center Stage palette, I kind of went back and forth on because it's really, really pretty. It has like this nice pinky rosy type packaging. It's just cardboard, not anything super fancy, but these palettes have a mirror in them. They say Center Stage, Pinky Rose, and these are the shadows that are in here. Now this palette is very reminiscent to me of the Modern Renaissance palette, or even the Soft Glam palette. But the reason why I went ahead and purchased this palette, because I wanted to go ahead and have both in my collection. So I went ahead and got this palette along with the Bright Lights palette. But as you can see, these shades are very, very pretty, and they have some very nice kind of like dual chrome shades in here also. So I'm very, very curious to see how this palette is going to perform. I'm hoping that it performs very nicely because it is a popular palette. And both of these palettes were $24.99. Now, this is the palette that I really, really wanted, that I went in to actually purchase. I've been trying to get this online and looking for it. It's been sold out for months and months and months. So when I saw it, I was like, yes, I'm so glad it's here. Wrap it up. So this palette, once again, has the mirror inside, and it has all of these beautiful, bright, gorgeous colors in here, you guys. So as you can see, you can really, really cut up with this palette. And honestly, I cannot wait to go crazy in this palette. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this palette, but these colors in here and the glitter, or you know, like diamond shades, are so, so pretty. So pretty. Okay, I'm in love with this palette. So I just had to pick this one up. So that's those two palettes. Let me go ahead and show you what else I got. I only got 2 more palettes and then I'll be done with this video, okay? But they had a buy 3 get 1 free sale. So of course, you know, I had to hook it on up. So this palette is called Muse, and it's from the Makeup Shack. And honestly, I am not familiar with this brand. It could be a very popular brand. It could be an indie brand. I don't know. I have to do some research on this. If you are familiar with this, you can go ahead and leave me some information in the comment section. But I just saw the display of this palette and I was like, what is that? So let me just show you here. So this palette has a really, really nice mirror in here as well, which is bomb. I don't know why I get so excited about mirrors. I do not use the mirrors in my palette, so it's like it really doesn't matter, but I still get excited about them. And this is what this palette looks like, you guys. Just take a look at these colors, okay? Very, very pretty. It's actually kind of like a fall type palette. I could see me using this in the fall, but you know, I'll use these shades any time of year. But this palette is really, really nice, really pretty. And I was asking the lady in the store if she was familiar with the quality on the shadows and everything, and as you can see, these pan sizes are huge. So I will never hit pan on this particular palette. And this palette, this Muse palette was $22.99. So it was a really, really good deal that I got on this palette. And like I said, I cannot wait to use this. I can't wait to swatch it. It's killing me not to swatch these palettes, but I'm gonna wait until I use them. But anyway, that is that palette. Cannot wait to tear into it. And the last palette that I got with the buy 3 get 1 free was actually a Morphe palette. They have a lot of Morphe palettes in that store, so it was really, really cool to be able to just pick one up. Now this palette, this one was $25.95, and this one is actually the 35P, and it's a palette that I had seen before online, of course, but I don't really buy that many Morphe palettes because it's hard enough for me to use a 12 pan palette or even a 10 pan palette. So these 35 pan palettes are a bit much for me. But I went ahead and picked this one up because it was so gorgeous. But this is the 35P, and so, you know, it really has a lot of the beautiful purple shades in here to go along with the smoky and deep shades to create a bunch of different looks with purples and whatnot. So this is what the 35P looks like. Very, very pretty. So I actually have a couple of purple palettes, I think, that are like this or in this same type color scheme. So I don't know. I don't know. It was pretty, so I bought it. You know what? I'm not gonna swatch it. I'm not gonna swatch it. But this palette is absolutely gorgeous. And so I picked this one up in the buy 3 get 1 free sale as well. So that was all that I purchased from Planet Beauty. That's all the new palettes that I have. I know, you guys, I'm a hot mess. Like, I need some more palettes, but I just love makeup, okay? I really love it, and I'm here for it. So anywho, I just wanted to share the items that I purchased just in case you're in the market for some new palettes or some different palettes, or maybe you never heard of some of these palettes. Hopefully that might help you out decide on something new to buy. So anyway, look for my videos coming up with these palettes, because I am going to do looks with every single one of these palettes for sure. And I can't wait to share them with you. So thanks so much for watching my small eyeshadow haul palette video, and I'll see you on the next one. Doodles!